The information shared on the Self-Care with Gene Edelman podcast, including the Kitchen with Gene series, is intended for informational and educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Please consult your doctor or qualified healthcare professional before beginning any diet or nutrition plan to ensure it is appropriate for your individual health needs and circumstances.
Hi, I'm Gene Edelman. For decades, I've been a student of the healing arts: Reiki, traditional Chinese medicine, homeopathy, acupuncture, plant-based, and macrobiotic cooking. Join me on this journey and hear my thoughts of the week. Welcome back to the kitchen. Here we are in May. I can't believe it's May already. But are we having fun yet? So many pieces to our wonderful puzzle. And I do hope this is making sense to you and you can find some nuggets that resonate with you. It's so easy just to be aware and try some different cooking methods and try some different vegetables and try to replace our sugar and hopefully help our sleep, and just understanding all these little pieces to our health. It's just a lot of fun. Like I said, I'm a nerd. I love digging into this stuff. Today we're going to talk about vegetables, and today specifically we're going to talk about our spring vegetables. But before we dive in, I want to step back. I want to step back in time when my grandparents came to this country over 100 years ago. Now, my father's family was from Ireland. His father was a pharmacist, and his mother came over as a nanny. She was one of 12 children. Could you imagine? My grandmother, she could whip up the most amazing dinner for 40 people in the smallest little kitchen ever. But she learned that because she was in food service. She ran the executive dining room for Bessemer Trust in New York City. My mother's family, they came from Naples, Italy. My mother's mother was a seamstress. Okay, and here's the fun part. My mother's father, he had a vegetable cart, and he sold fresh vegetables in Brooklyn, New York. They even had a horse that I have pictures of the family and their horse, which is cool because I love horses and I love vegetables. So there you go. So here we are in 2025, and farmers markets and vegetable stands are at the ready. And I just love how life circles back around. So let's chat about our spring vegetables, because I want to talk about our seasonal vegetables. We are so spoiled. We can get anything, anytime. But when we eat foods in the season, we are getting food that is at its prime growing. And when it's at its prime growing, this is when they're freshest. And so let's just go through our list and let's pay attention when we're in the food store. I just so happened to be at the food store today. I got to see asparagus. Asparagus is on our list of fresh spring vegetables. And if you'll notice, right now it's very thin, it's very sweet, it's wonderful. Fresh asparagus in the spring is amazing. And then if you think about it, when you get it later in the year, it's thicker, it's a little tougher. It's not as sweet as it is in the spring. And so let's take advantage of the asparagus that we're seeing. Also on our spring list are peas, artichokes. Oh my gosh, have you seen the artichokes? You can get whole, beautiful artichokes with the full stem. They're so yummy. Maybe I'll find an artichoke recipe to share. My grandmother, Italian grandmother, used to make artichokes all the time. They were delicious. Right now we're seeing radishes and carrots, broad beans, all the different lettuces, rhubarb, kale, arugula, spinach. Our scallions, our spring scallions are wonderful. They're sweet. It's a great time of year for our scallions. We have broccoli and beetroot and ramps. Oh my gosh, I have never had a ramp. I am on a ramp page to find ramps. I went to 2 stores. I didn't see any, so I have to find them. I'm going to try a few more farmers markets to see if I can find them. But I want to try ramps because they're the most unique vegetable of the spring, and they're something that I have never had before. Also on our spring list is fennel and snap peas. Snap peas are so awesome this time of year. Just blanch them real quick and you get the sweet and the snap, and they're awesome. We also have leeks. Leeks are beautiful right now. They're small, they're thin, they're sweet, awesome in any dish. Then we have our potatoes, cherries, apricots, and strawberries. So those are our spring seasonal vegetables. Of course, there's everything else out there, I know, but these are prime growing vegetables in the spring. Seasonal food is fresher, it's tastier, it has more nutrition. With all our farmers markets, it's easier to find a local grower. I love it when I see at a Whole Foods or Mom's that, they're using local farms. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I love it. And this way we know we're getting our food really fresh. If you can't get to the farmers market, it's nice to see this in the grocery stores. I know Safeway has it too. So the crops want to be picked at their peak of ripeness, and this is the spring, because this is when they're just bursting with flavor, bursting with nutrition. And what I've also read is that fruits and vegetables can contain more nutrition when they're allowed to ripen naturally on their parent plant. And so that's why it's nice to have local farmers supplying our vegetables. This is also a wonderful reason to have a little garden in our backyard or on our porch. We can't beat that, just going walking outside and getting some basil or getting some peas that are growing on a little vine. It's just fun. It's nice to have our own food that we're having in the backyard. But I know not everybody can do that, so it's okay. Our action item of the week. If you've never been to a farmer's market, venture out. Find one this weekend. Go walk around. Try a vegetable you've never tasted or cooked before. And as I shared, the ramps, I'm on a ramp page to go find some. I checked a couple of stores. I didn't get a chance to get to the farmer's market, but I'll bet they'll be there this weekend. Anyway, just check it out. Just try a vegetable that you've never eaten before and go find a recipe. And I'm going to share pictures of ramps this week. And I think I found a simple recipe for it too that I want to share. So if you get a chance to get them before I do, just let me know how they turned out. Remember, our beautiful body wants clean fuel close to the source. Notice how much better we feel when it's fresh and it's home cooked. And we'll be smiling from the inside. So this is such a beautiful time of year. Life is renewed and fresh and vibrant, and bring that vitality into our body. Bring it to our plate. Bring it with our fresh veggies. I'm going to put some stuff online for the ramps, but I want you to go check out a farmer's market, and I want you to report back about some new vegetables you've tried. I'm excited. It's spring. Everything's yummy. I've got something sweet and special cooking just for you in this month's download. May is all about discovering natural sweetness in our everyday veggies. And this month I'm going to share 2 delicious recipes that are simple, nourishing, and full of flavor. First, we're going to find sweetness in our vegetables. I'll show you how to turn carrots, squash, and cauliflower into a cozy, satisfying dish that brings out the natural goodness in every bite. And for fun, a crunchy snack. You'll love my sweet, crunchy carrot bites. They're perfect for a midday munch, our lunch boxes, or just because we need something sweet. So go ahead and download your May recipe at selfcarewithjean.com. Let's bring more love, more joy, more sweetness into our kitchens, one bite at a time. Have a beautiful, beautiful week, my friend. Let's remember that we're in Earth School. The lesson is love, to love ourselves and love one another. And to remember that life is for us and life comes from us. And so until next week, my friend, be well.